Now, as you've just heard, officials suspect a syndicate may be behind the continuous vandalism on Cape Town's railway system. We can now speak to Cape Town Mayor Dan Plato, who joins us from our Cape Town studio. Mayor, this is not the first incident to happen. Over 200 carriages have been set alight in different incidents. It seems like you're dismally failing to protect our trains.
Yes, we are very worried about the continued torturing of the trains. And we are worried with the fact that it is continuing without anything being done about it. It is really having a major critical impact on rail commuter systems in Cape Town, but also on congestion on the roads, because hundreds of thousands of train commuters that are supposed to use the trains on a day-to-day basis, you find them now in their motor cars on the roads every day. And that is what is contributing to the massive congestion you find on the streets of Cape Town, and that is why Cape Town is all of a sudden the biggest congested city in South Africa as a result of the collapsing rail system. And it is behind that reason we have asked national government to step in and to come up with comprehensive plans to deal with this issue. And what I cannot understand is the fact that our intelligence services and the Hawks and SAPs and also the security system of PRASA and Metrorail cannot contain the situation, cannot do anything about the situation, and the torching of the trains is happening right under our noses.
Yeah, under your noses. That's the operative word here, isn't it? Now, like I said, you are dismally failing to protect the railway services in your city. What are you doing to make sure this doesn't happen again?
Well, look, that is the real issue at hand. Fact of the matter is, as a city, we do not have control over PRASA and Metrorail and so forth. I don't just want to throw the issue in front of national government to say it is their issue. The fact of the matter is we want to assist wherever we can. We want to take over portions of rail commuting. We express ourselves in that fashion. I think it is high time now is the time for all government, spheres of government getting together to say, let's talk, let's deal with this issue, let's see what else is it the city of Cape Town can do to alleviate this plight. And fact of the matter is, it seems to me there is sources and forces that want rail system to collapse in its entirety, and as government as a whole, that is something we just cannot agree to that. And it's for that reason that why the city of Cape Town are saying we are ready and we are quite capable to take over rail commuting in Cape Town to make sure it is working for the benefit of the citizens.
It sounds to me, Mayor, like you're sitting on your laurels expecting national government and PRASA to look after this. The reality is these are your residents who are being affected. So you tell me you want to work with the national government and the PRASA to get things right. How? What are you going to do now going forward?
No.
Because we keep seeing this happen. We keep speaking to all of you officials about what's going to happen, but it doesn't do anything.
Well, let me say to you, it's exactly the point, and you're spot on. Fact of the matter is, because it is under the authority of a different sphere of government, the question is, what is their future plans? What is their immediate current plans to deal with the situation? And it is for them to talk to us, to say to us, the city of Cape Town, if you do have a plan, what is it? And come and talk to us. If it is that we need to avail of our resources and throw resources to this problem, to this issue, to get this issue out of the way for the benefit of the citizens, if that is what is needed, yes. The city cannot want to be seen standing idly by, doing nothing about this problem. But the point is, national do not want to talk to us, PRASA do not want to talk to us, and at the end of the day, the poverty-stricken commuters in and around Cape Town are suffering. They need to fork out much more money out of their pocket, getting in time into a taxi and standing in lengthy queues in the morning and evening waiting for a taxi and that sort of a thing. We're doing our citizens a grave injustice with regard to our inability in dealing with this issue in a comprehensive manner.
Very quickly, Mayor, you know what's so laughable about this situation? You sit here and tell me that you're waiting for national government to come to you for help. National government says the same thing about you. You guys have been elected into power to make sure that you talk to each other so that citizens don't have to suffer because of your egos around who is responsible for ensuring the safety of passengers. So why do you not pick up the phone to call the national minister and ask how you can help? Why has that not happened?
I wrote today to the president about this situation, asked the president to intervene. Look, this is bad for those who are in charge of rail commuting. The city of Cape Town, you must understand, we are not in charge of rail commuting. It's a national Department of Transport competency. And we need to stop talking. The national minister and his department also need to stop talking. He needs to put up his hand also and to say to us, let's get together to deal with this situation. But also the role of the South African police services. Look, these people torching the trains whenever they want to. No arrest, no consequences, no one in front of the courts, and the inability also of our intelligence services such as the Hawks, etc., that needs to deal with the situation, assisting in this problem to continue unabated, and government stand idly by watching and see how train torching cost this province and the country hundreds of millions of rands, and we're doing nothing about it.
All right, I'll let you stop talking. Hopefully you'll start acting. That was Cape Town Mayor Dan Plato.